The essence of the game of soccer is opportunity, equality, and inclusion. That's what's really at the heart of the global popularity of the sport. Now, when looking at American soccer, how does that apply? How does the open system of promotion relegation apply to our landscape here? And a lot of people in America see the system of promotion relegation just as a competition format. They'll look perhaps at another nation such as Spain, and they'll see a first division with a few super clubs and then some smaller clubs that tend to not challenge for the title every year. And they'll say, well, because there's only a few teams that have a legitimate chance to win the title every year, the system is bogus. But when you zoom out at an open system, it's really one massive table. So the Division One, whatever 20 team standings connects down to Division Two, Division Three, Division Four. So it's really just one giant table of hundreds of clubs from your first division all the way down to the bottom. And so that shifts the paradigm completely. So what it becomes about then is individual communities having the chance to start their own club that represents their culture and values, and they can see how far they can go on this giant table of an open ecosystem. And so what it's really about is not so much winning titles every year. Well, that is a great thing, and I'm not gonna say don't strive for that. Of course, everyone wants to be the champion of the highest division possible, but it's really about representing your culture and values, banding together as a club, and seeing how high you can go. And that's why simply just avoiding promotion for some of these smaller or avoiding relegation, in some of these for some of these smaller clubs, if they're up in the higher tiers, is such a big deal, because being in the upper reaches of their open ecosystem is such a massive achievement. So flip that around into America, and you see a country with over 50 metro areas with over 1 million people, so plenty of room to host massive super clubs in the world soccer scene. And then also there are tons of smaller cities, and smaller clubs could spring up in these larger cities, and they could have a fighting chance to maybe not win the Division One title or be a American perennial super club, but they could spring up and get up into the higher divisions in a promotion relegation system. So for example, what about let's see, a smaller city like in my state, Duluth, which is on the northern edge. No, it's not a huge city, and it's probably not going to get that much bigger than it already is. Probably won't host a global superpower club, but maybe a club from Duluth, Minnesota could work its way up into the top 2 or 3 divisions, maybe Division One. So there's that chance, and that's what really it's all about, is that hope and that chance for the clubs to keep pushing, to keep investing, to keep innovating, keep building, and promotion, relegation, open ecosystems open up that opportunity for millions of people. So it's really not just about the titles. It's not just a competition format. It represents an open market, just like in any other industry, where all ideas have a fair chance to compete against each other, and the best ones will ultimately rise to the top. And yes, there are some situations where smaller cities, clubs in smaller cities are just not going to be able to cut it against clubs from massive cities, but hey, they have a chance. There's nothing stopping them, but again, there are economic limitations at times to being able to compete at the top. But at the end of the day, a little bit of hope is better than no hope at all. And right now, America's soccer system gives no hope to thousands and thousands of clubs and millions of people. So I say let's open the system, let's give hope to everybody, and let's see who has the best ideas, who runs their club the best, who plays the best, who can support their club the best. And at the end of all that, we will see America's soccer potential fulfilled. So if you like this video, make sure to share it out on social media and also subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you soon.